Oh, I can feel it. The wind. I can hear it. F-35, G5 cell phone, nuclear energy dome. What a place artistically. The country's ready to erupt. It's gonna fucking erupt today. First day of fall 2020, a day that'll live in infamy. The court ruling in Louisville? Oh yeah. How about here? The murder by cop capital of the world. The shooting of an autistic boy 12 times in the back. Oh, those are going to be part of it, the big piece of it. RBG. Oh yeah. I don't think people have a fucking clue what she is to the left. Oh, she's Mount Rushmore. Romney gives, I know him, I interviewed him. I asked him about Fukushima to his face. Mitt Romney's one of the greatest polished fucking liars in the history of humanity. Not from here. Has no fucking really ties. Oh, he's a Mormon. What, in his big house in La Jolla? From Boston? I grew up in Michigan. This is my sacred hallowed place. I grew up here. That angel's always been with me. It's just got to do with basketball. You know, that's Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell. He's got his bulletproof vest, but he won't say anybody's name from here. Murder by cop capital of the world. Nothing's even close. They fly the F-35s at different angles. Fuck, one just buzzed me, really, and he was going. It's the perfect metaphor for all of culture. It's a hallowed spiritual place. When Lillard lost in there, in the Big Sky Championship, head by 22 at halftime, it was exactly to the moment, the meltdowns of Fukushima. To the moment 1 year earlier. To the second. Anthony Johnson said, he never missed a free throw, never had a game before, after, during, even close. What happened? I had an out-of-body experience. I've always known that. Angels have always been with me right here. Ancient burial ground. Oh yeah. It's an ancient, right here on the mound. Ancient. They called themselves Shoshone, not Shoshone. You know, we're different. Oh, I feel it. I sense it. I know it. The country's gonna fucking erupt like it's never fucking erupted. Shirtwaist Fire, 1911, same old theme, 1914, well, bigger than that. It's kind of quiet and eerie, which is never here, right? Calm before the storm. Yep, oh, here it comes. On cue. I was given 2 months to live right here, 9 years ago. I'm probably the guy that invented Black Lives Matter on the death of Danielle Willard. One of them all here in Utah. I don't believe in violence. I shook Bobby Kennedy's hand right here in 1968. He gave that speech 5 days later. That was March 29th. I shook his hand here. My Uncle Al, Marin. 5 days later, he gave that speech. Shot rings out in the Memphis sky. Dance to your lives. Who stole Bumbo's trousers? Because they're all sellouts. All the activists, community, Greenpeace, these here, they're all sellouts. First checked. Black Lives Matter. Now it's the NBA television contract. That's Donovan Mitchell. It's gonna fucking erupt like it's never fucking erupted. I'm telling you, I can sense it. I can feel it. Oh, I can taste it. Sound of Fukushima. Supreme Court. All courts rigged. Silence. For 20 years, like a cancer in its fucking grove. Bush didn't win. Of course, stole it. Remember the little window in Florida they opened up? Who was the wizard behind the fucking door? Barack Obama? Why did the DNC lay down? Let's see, Al Gore was given a fucking board of directors position at Google and at Apple. What? He was green current TV, remember? He laid down and let the CIA. Scowcroft used to live right there. Brent. He was in the plane, 9/11, by the way. Look it up. Who's that? National Security Advisor? I stuck with his house. He just died this year. It's the calm, huh? It's been festering for 20 years. Shh. La la la. La 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 la. How can it be this quiet in the middle of the day on a university? Like a cancer. They act like they don't know. The silence, it fucking grows. La 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 la. It's gonna erupt today. First day of fall. I don't know anything. How the fuck would I know? Just invented most of these fucking street protests while full of cancer. Never heard it so fucking quiet. Oh, it's gonna erupt today, the first day of the fall. The corrupt court movement, I call it the RBG movement. Hashtag this motherfuckers. They stole the BLM. Well, they co-opted it. We invent it. We do the work. Some women sitting around fucking in chat room fucking hashtagged it, so it's theirs. Let's get rich and write a fucking book. Snowden gonna return his money. I don't think people have a clue what RBG is to the so-called left. Oh, Mount Rushmore. Talk about her timing. Talk about her cement her place in history forever. Shh. Pocahontas on Balco on Kino. It's gonna erupt today. Never heard it so quiet here on a Tuesday afternoon when the university begins. Most underutilized building in the world. Never used. Never used. Don't play guitar here. One of us built. I watched Stevie Nicks snort cocaine in there. I watched Ian Anderson jump around with his flip around his food. Men at work. It's a mistake. Alabama. So many of these. Play guitar at the D Event Center, the nuclear fucking crime scene at Epstein Island. Shh, Maxwell, don't release the list. Because Trump's on it. Shh. the guy that fired me for a job that didn't pay. Weber State Athletic Department. Because I said fuck the NCAA. Yeah. It's going to erupt today. You're going to see the fucking most violent, craziest fucking protest in American history. I do not believe in violence. I do not believe in. I've preached it. I've preached it. I've preached it. Empty parking lots, empty arenas, pandemic, Fukushima. La 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 la. Silence. 20 years, so the cancer, it grew. The tumor's going to burst. Sound of silence. Like a cancer, it fucking grows. The RBG movement's going to fucking erupt. It's going to be the biggest fucking radical fucking movement probably in history. Probably in world history. Wow. Stay tuned.